I remember the exact moment my heart stopped because everything went quiet.
Marcus Hale died for 3 minutes. And what he says he saw shouldn't be possible. So what really happens when you die? Welcome back to Stories from the Edge. I'm Tara. Tonight's story isn't just unsettling. It's something doctors still can't explain. We're calling this episode, The Man Who Came Back from Near Death. It starts with a crash, a flatline, and a record that says Marcus Hale was gone for 3 minutes. What follows is a reconstruction from medical reports and Marcus's own memory of dying. I'll tell you what happened. You can decide what you believe. To understand what happened after, we have to start on the night Marcus's life stopped being ordinary.
It was late. Marcus Hale was driving home on a familiar road through steady rain. He'd stayed late at work, finished one more task, and taken the route he always took home. He checked the time, adjusted the radio, and looked once at the picture that reminded him why he was heading home. He was tired, but calm. Nothing about the night felt unusual. No warning, no sign that this would be his last ordinary drive. But the timing had already been set in motion. Marcus entered the intersection on green. A truck came from the side street, too fast and not slowing. There was no time to think, just impact. Sound stretched into a single high ring as the inside of the car turned weightless. Loose pieces of his life floated around him, caught between motion and stillness.
And then, nothing. Paramedics arrived within minutes. They worked fast, but it wasn't enough. Marcus Hale's heart stopped. For 3 minutes, there was no pulse, no breathing, no measurable brain activity. By every medical definition, Marcus Hale was dead.
At first, there was nothing.
No pain, no fear, just silence.
Then I felt like I was moving.
Not walking, not falling, just drifting toward something he couldn't name.
There was a light, and it felt familiar.
Not blinding, not harsh, warm.
Descriptions like that appear again and again in near-death reports. That doesn't prove anything, but it's hard to ignore.
Then the light changed.
My life, all of it.
Moments he had forgotten, ordinary days, old faces, small choices. He wasn't watching his life like a movie. He was inside it, the kindnesses, the impatience, the moments other people carried.
I didn't just see them. I felt them.
In one memory, he ignored a message from someone who needed him.
I remember that night. I told myself I couldn't leave yet.
Then the memory turned, and he felt the waiting from the other side. The disappointment, the ache, the realization that he wasn't coming. Every choice opened from the inside out, from the people touched by it. It wasn't punishment. It was understanding.
It was like standing inside the echo of my own life.
The scenes accelerated, years folded together. He felt how a small kindness could steady someone, and how a careless word could stay with them.
There was one fight. I'd convinced myself it wasn't that bad.
In the light, he felt it from the other side. He felt exactly what he had put on them and how long it lasted after he walked away. The weight kept building. The nights he chose work over people, the times he showed up, the apologies he never made, and the ones he made too late.
I thought I was going to break under it.
There was nowhere to hide from himself.
At some point, I stopped fighting it.
That was the turning point. He stopped defending the edited version of his life and faced the real one.
I just accepted it. All of it.
There was sorrow in it, but peace too. For a moment, that seemed to be enough. And then something changed.
The warmth started to fade.
The silence returned, heavier this time, as if he had reached a place he wasn't meant to stay.
I knew somehow. I didn't belong there. Not yet.
Then he sensed something else in the dark.
I heard something, but it wasn't sound.
No words, no visible figure, just a message he understood without hearing it spoken.
It felt like being told it wasn't my time, that there was more I had to do.
This is where accounts like Marcus's split people apart. Some hear failing neurons, others hear something beyond language. Marcus doesn't ask you to believe him. He only says it felt as real as the road he died on. And then he was back.
I woke up, choking for air.
Doctors rushed in. Machines screamed back to life. After 3 minutes, Marcus Hale came back. Doctors called it a miracle, a rare case, a lucky outcome. But Marcus Hale doesn't see it that way.
I don't think I was supposed to come back.
Some say near-death experiences are just the brain trying to make sense of shutting down. Others believe there's something more. But if that's true, why do so many people come back with the same story?